Welcome to Energy Explained RI, where we take a closer look at some of the energy issues that impact our everyday lives here in Rhode Island. Today, we're talking about demand response. On the hottest summer afternoons, when a lot of air conditioning is needed, consumer demand for electricity is at its highest. During these peak demand periods, the standard supply of electricity on the power grid may not be enough to meet demand. Without careful management, this can result in costly electricity disruptions, like blackouts. Traditionally, if a peak day is expected, additional power plants are fired up to make sure enough electricity is being supplied to the grid. But these peaker plants are costly to build and operate, so the power they supply is much more expensive than standard power, and they typically burn the dirtiest fossil fuels. One alternative to using peaker plants is demand response. When the power company thinks that demand for electricity might exceed supply on a particular day, it can respond by incentivizing consumers to either reduce their overall electric use or shift it to off-peak times of the day when demand is lower. Think of it this way. If we're all using the most power at the same time, that power will probably cost more and pollute more. So we want to spread out when we're collectively using energy over the course of a day. So what can you do to help shift electric demand? Our electric use is typically highest in the afternoon and evening, so you can take simple steps like running your dishwasher or doing laundry early in the morning or late at night when there is less demand for electricity. On hot summer afternoons, consider turning your air conditioner thermostat up a couple degrees when demand is peaking. You might not even notice the difference, but when enough consumers participate, we can create a meaningful reduction in demand for electricity. If you're a Rhode Island Energy customer, you might be eligible to enroll in the Connected Solutions program, which incentivizes homeowners to reduce electric use during periods of high demand. You can participate if you have a Wi-Fi thermostat, solar panels, or a battery storage system.
We signed up for Connected Solutions, which is a system in which the batteries charge up through solar, and then on really hot days, the utility can pull the power. They start pulling power when there's a peak demand. They'll pull it down to about 20%. They won't pull it if there's a storm coming or anything, so that we still have the battery backup. And then the next day, it will get filled up again through the solar power. It benefits, obviously, the utility company because this is a cheap, easy way to increase power output on high demand days. And then it works really well for us because we end up getting a check at the end of the year that in the first year that we had it paid for almost 100% of our electric bill for that year.
That's just one example of how Connected Solutions can work for a homeowner. There are also options for commercial and industrial energy users. Visit the Connected Solutions website to learn more. Let's recap. The goal of demand response is to avoid extreme peaks in electricity usage by leveling out when it's being used and reducing the overall amount being used. Demand response minimizes the need for expensive and dirty peak energy and can help keep electric rates lower for everyone. To learn more and get connected, visit rieermc.ri.gov. Energy Explained RI is brought to you by the Rhode Island Energy Efficiency and Resource Management Council and the Rhode Island Office of Energy Resources.